Man Vash the Stampede. Go to Photoshop. In Photoshop, we're going to go ahead and open up our snapshot. You can do that either by going up here and opening it, or you can drag it in. I think it's a little bit faster. Sorry, my computer's running pretty slow with all these programs open. It's not terribly happy about it. So there it is, hard to see. Go ahead and hit Control Shift N to make a new layer. Okay, it's going to be our background layer so that we can see. I believe we're going to want to color that black, as everything else is white. Go ahead and click on our actual UV layer or whatever, and I'm going to use the magic wand tool, select outside of it. I'm going to right click to select the inverse so that I get the inside of it, and now all of these are selected. I'm going to go Control New Layer, Control New Layer, Control New Layer, and I'm going to name the first one left. I'm going to name this one right. I'm going to name this one bottom. And that's going to correspond to where each of the pieces are. Left, right, bottom. And now I'm going to take this, choose the color that I want. I'm going to go ahead and make this thing, I don't know, I'm going to do green. Go ahead and fill those. Actually, I'm not happy with that. I'm going to make one more layer. On that layer, I'm going to fill them. I'm going to go to the magic wand, click off. I don't know if this is the best way, but it's the best way that I've just thought of doing it. I'm going to click the bottom piece. I'm going to go ahead and go to the bottom. And now I'm going to fill it again. And then I'm going to click here again. Magic wand, click here, go to the left piece. I'm going to fill it again. I'm going to go up here, magic wand, click, right, fill, and then I no longer need this layer, so I can now delete that layer, and now I have my individual pieces. Boom. Alright, so as you can see, this is going to be green. It's going to pretty much just be a rotating coin that you can match or whatever in the game. So the first thing I'm going to do is decide how I want to decorate this or whatever. So I'm going to go here, hold down, custom shape. You could put a butterfly, a dog, whatever. There's a shamrock in here or something, yeah. So I'm going to put a 4-leaf clover, and just hold down shift to keep it the aspect ratio the same. And hold it down and boom, create it. It's the same color that I currently have in here, so I'm gonna have to change the color. And yeah, that's fine. Just for your knowledge, I am gonna create a full asset pack that's much more detailed and everything, but Aaron says this will be a critical part for you guys to learn how to create the assets for the game that you're making, how putting them in will work. Just so that I can get this in the middle of this. I'm going to do that. And there you go. So there's that in the middle. I'm going to hit Alt, drag to here. Or you can just copy, duplicate, or whatever. And so, let's just make sure that this is actually in the same place. It's not. So, make sure you're paying attention to where it should be. Let's see if that's right. Alright, so now that those are in the middle, cool. I'm going to add a little bit of an effect on them. Go ahead and click Inner Shadow. Cancel the distance down to 0. Size to like there. Drop shadow, distance to 0. And oops, drop shadow, distance to 0, and then right there, just makes it pop out or whatever. And so that's done. right click, copy layer style, paste layer style, done and done. Down here, you can go ahead and like stripe this or something to create, you know, stripes or whatever. But I don't want to take terribly much time. So, I don't know. I'm going to go to brushes. Brushes. Oh, I don't have my old brushes. Bum bum bum. Yeah, so just whatever. I'm going to leave it like this. No, I'm gonna do one thing real quick. Go ahead and go here. You can go to texture, texture, artistic surfaces. And I'm gonna use that one, and it's just to give it a little bit of texture, obviously. Alright, so copy, shift, paste on both. And there we go. That is our beautiful, amazing texture. So, save for web or whatever. Save. PNG, make sure everything's all cool. Save. I'm going to save it here as green texture. And now that's saved. Forgot to do one step back here. Go back to Maya. You can close this. In Maya, we have this selected. Go ahead and, or actually, let's take a look at how it looks real quick. Assign new material. Go ahead and do whatever you want. Blend makes it shiny. Right click again. Material attributes. There we go. Click here for some options. Click file because we're going to open a file, which is our texture. Click here. Go ahead and find the right location. Clearly I'm not working in the right space, but don't care. So go back here. Green texture, click, nothing happens, right? But just make sure you go up here to this textured, and boom, there is our textured object. Alright, so it kind of looks weird with the whole blend shininess, but I don't believe that's going to carry over to the other one. The little problem here that you're seeing here is because we made it exactly the right size. So up here you have the bevel texture, light color, dark color, I think. So go back here, go ahead and click here, and then I'm just gonna resize this a bit. It won't affect anything because it's outside, but it should get rid of that so that it's kind of like equal color. Hit enter to exit transform, file, save for web again, save, I'm going to overwrite it, replace, go back to Maya, we're good there, go here, and it should have already replaced it, nope, didn't. Alright, so see, there you go, fix that problem. And just tinker around, you know, it looks kind of cool, but anyways, now what we need to do is go back to object mode, click. Now we've selected the whole thing. You can smooth it all again if you want, and it'll, you know, it's got tons of faces now, but as you can see, like this inside part is smoother. So that is up to you. I'm gonna not, because you know it's all the same color. It shouldn't be a big deal. File, export. Export, selection, click the options, FBX export. Yours might be on something else. Make sure it's on FBX export. Go ahead and export selection. Keep going to the wrong freaking place. Go ahead and name it coin. And then we are done. Get our result. Good to go.